Dear student, I Dr. Bambam Kumar, Assistant Professor in Department of Electronic and Communication Engineering, NIT Patna. It is my third lecture of linear integrated circuit. In first lecture, I have seen inverting and non-inverting configuration with finite open loop gain. In second lecture, we have seen difference amplifier. In second lecture we have find the gain of difference amplifier and also the input impedance of difference amplifier. We have seen that input impedance of difference amplifier is 2R1 and gain of difference amplifier is R2 by R1. So if you want to increase the input impedance of difference amplifier, you have to increase the value of R1, and if I increase the value of R1, the resistance, the gain will decrease because the gain of difference amplifier is R2 by R1. So this is the main demerit of difference amplifier. The main demerit of difference amplifier, it has low input impedance. So now question is how we can sort out this problem. We can resolve this problem with the help of instrumentation amplifier, and in this lecture we will discuss instrumentation amplifier. So first I'll see the picture diagram of instrumentation amplifier. Look here, first I'll make a difference amplifier. Here I am making difference amplifier with the help of op-amp. We know these two resistance should be equal. If this is R3, this resistance should also R3, and if this is R4, this resistance should also be R4. So we know that this is a difference amplifier and its input resistance is 2R3. And here we have applied input voltage V01 and V02. So how we can make input impedance high? The answer of this question is very simple. We know the input impedance of non-inverting configuration is ideally infinite. So we will apply input with the help of non-inverting configuration. So look here. Here I am making circuit diagram of non-inverting configuration. This is plus, minus. Here we have applied input Vi1 and this input is Vi2. Here we feedback resistance. This is R2 and this is R2. And this is R1 and this is R1. Here we have mid ground. So look here, this is the instrumentation amplifier. This is circuit diagram of instrumentation amplifier. So what is the value of V02? The value of V02 is simply 1 plus R2 by R1 Vi2. And what is the value of V02? The value of V01 is 1 plus R2 by R1 Vi1, and this is output voltage V0. So what is output voltage? Basically output voltage V0 is, we know in previous lecture I have drawn the gain of difference amplifier. We know the gain of difference amplifier is R4 by R3. And output voltage is gain multiply input voltage, difference of input voltage. And what is input voltage? V02 minus V01. So we have find the value of V02 and V01. So here we have put the value of V02 minus V01. So if I put the value of V02 minus V01, we will get R4 by R3 1 plus R2 by R1 VID, and VID is the where VID is equal to VI2 minus VI1. So gain, difference gain AD is equal to V naught by VID, and it is equal to R4 by R3 1 plus R2 by R1. So this is the difference gain of instrument amplifier. Now question is this circuit is sufficient, or is this circuit is accurate to work as difference amplifier? The answer is no. What is demerit of this circuit and how we can resolve this demerit? Basically, here we will see three type of demerit exist in this circuit. First is, if you want to vary the difference gain AD, you have to vary resistance R1 and R2 in same amount. If the resistance R2 increase 2 times, we have to increase resistance R1 by 2 times. So practically it is not feasible, or it's take a very it is a very tough task to increase these two resistance in same amount. Second problem is in these two amplifiers. These two amplifiers should perfectly match. Otherwise, the spurious signal will appear at that output, and that signal is amplified by the second stage of instrumentation amplifier. And third problem is arises due to common mode signal. These common mode signal at input of first stage of instrument amplifier is amplified by these two amplifier. It may be possible these amplifier gets saturated because it has experienced large input. So these three type of demerit exist in instrument amplifier. Now question is how we can resolve these three problems. The answer is again very simple. We will change, we will modify the wiring configuration of these instrument amplifier, and that instrument amplifier is called modified instrument amplifier. So what we will change, simply just I am raising. So what we will do, these two resistors are clamped to each other, and remove the ground portion. The resistance R1 and R2 are added, and the circuit becomes, here we have applied a single resistance, that is 2R1. So this is input voltage VI2, and this is input voltage VI1. So what is voltage at this point? Simply VI2. And what is input voltage? What is voltage at this point? VI1. We know that these are difference voltage. VID is equal to VI2 minus VI1. So what is voltage difference across these resistance? 2R1 is VID, and how much current will flow? So this current is equal to VID by 2R1. The direction of current is upward because the value of voltage VI2 is greater than the voltage VI1. So here there are two paths to flow these current VID by 2R1. One is this and another way is this. and this is ideal operational amplifier, so no current will flow through these portion. So the current VID divided by 2R1 will flow through resistance R2. So here the value of these current is VID by 2R1, and same amount of current will flow in this resistance, that is VID by 2R1. So what is voltage difference across these two resistors? The voltage at this point is V01 and the voltage at this point is VI1. So VI1 minus V01 is equal to, voltage difference is equal to current multiply resistance R2, and what is value of current? VID by 2R1 and the resistance value is R2. What is voltage drop across these resistors? The voltage at this point is V02 and voltage at this point is VI2. So V02 minus VI2 is again equal to VID divided by 2R1 into R2. Add these two equations. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. If I add these two equations, we will get V02 minus V01 is equal to VID plus VID 2R2 by 2R1. So V02 minus V01 is equal to, take common VID. If I take common VID, so V02 minus V01 is equal to VID 1 plus 2R2 by 2R1. And what is output voltage V0? V0 is equal to R4 by R3, V02 minus V01. Put the value of V02 minus V01 from equation 3 into equation 4. We will get output expression. And now V0 is equal to R4 by R3 and V02 minus V01 is equal to VID 1 plus R2 by R1, because these two will cancel out to each other. What is difference again? AD is equal to V0 by VID is equal to R4 by R3 1 plus R2 by R1. So look here, there is no need to increase resistance R2 R1 in same amount. Here if the resistance R1 increase by some amount, same amount of current will flow in these two resistors. So whatever effect will generated by increasing the resistance of R1, it will cancel out, because same amount of current will flow in these two resistors. So the problem find in instrument amplifier can be solved with the help of modified instrumentation amplifier. So here we have discussed instrumentation amplifier and modified instrumentation amplifier. I hope you have enjoyed this lecture. Thank you. Again, we will meet someday.